Good afternoon, everybody. I thought I would tell you something that happened last week. I didn't do the live last week because I got a Christmas present to go to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in Mayfair for. So I got a present of a voucher. There's Rex. So unbelievable story. All true. Still don't believe it myself. Last Saturday, which was the 9th of March, look at her. It's the 9th of March, and we went to London because we had it booked to go to Gordon Ramsay's Bar and Grill. It was a Christmas present, so I had to spend the voucher I think by the 11th or the 12th of March. So I tied in using my Christmas present with my wife's birthday, which was on Monday the 11th. It's now Friday the 15th, and yeah, we went up to London. It was really nice. We went to the V&A museum and had a look around there, and yeah, it was really interesting actually, the V&A. I like all that, so you know, maybe I'm getting old, but I did like looking around the V&A museum. I like science museums, natural histories, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, back to the story. We got the train up in the morning. We had a little mooch about, got a coffee, and went to the V&A, which was really nice. And then we went over to the other side, or not the other side of London, but we travelled on the underground, got over from the V&A to Gordon Ramsay's, and we got, I think tables at about 7:30 we'd booked it, or I'd booked it. So got in there, had a lovely meal. I'm used to eating not so posh little meal. I mean, I say it was a little meal, but it was beautiful food, and I did feel full up at the end. And what did we have? Starters, we could choose a starter each. I had some spicy chicken bits, like 2.5 little bits. My wife had dragon rolls, which are like sushi rolls. And then we had Chateaubriand sliced up into little steak bits, which was lovely. And then a little pot of mashed potato with gravy in. And then some fine green beans, which were really, really nice. And then for afters, she had the chocolate brownie and I had sticky toffee pudding. Lovely meal, really nice meal. We saw, when we left, we went from Angmering, which is down near me in Littlehampton. We left from Angmering, there was a load of people going up to watch Crystal Palace play football. And on the way back, there was a load of very merry gentlemen that had been to watch the rugby. 3 of them sat down with us, and it just so happens they were getting off at the same station as us. And I was thinking, here we go, they're going to drive us mad, and they're just louts and just going to be loud and leery. But actually, they were all right. They were all right. One of them was messing about, guess what's in my bag and you can have it, sort of thing. And you know, it was drinking there, and he was offering us drinks and stuff, which we didn't have because I was driving when I got back to the station. But long-winded story, but like I say, I still can't believe it actually happened. Anyway, so we were talking to these guys, we was having a laugh. The journey on the way back was about an hour and a half, an hour and 3/4. And they were talking, they'd been to see the rugby. England had won, which was why they were a bit merry and very happy. The train was absolutely jam-packed. And, Rexy, don't look worried. And we were talking to them, and I noticed an appendage missing from this guy's hand. And I didn't want to ask him what had happened. You know, we were getting on all right, we were talking, they live near us, they told us where they live, and blah, blah, blah. They used to play rugby for Littlehampton, so there was another couple sitting opposite. And the guy is a pretty famous DJ, I think. My daughter knows the girl and the guy and says he's quite a well-known DJ. and they were absolutely muddered. They'd been to a rave, so they were like half asleep and didn't know what was going on really, I think. But the guy asked him, he said, so how did you lose your finger? He said, I could see you lost your finger there. He said, like, 'cause it was like that. He said, how did you lose your finger? He said, I lost it playing rugby. Like, I had a bad accident one day and the boot and the ball caught my finger and they strapped it all up. I played on in the game and went to the hospital the next day. He said the next day they told me the finger was no good and they cut it off. So I was like, oh, okay. You know, it's a bit of a bad one, bit of a bad way to lose your finger. Anyway, the next thing that come out of his mouth was the bit I couldn't believe. He said, oh, I've got it with me in my pocket. He said, I carry it everywhere. And I was like looking at him thinking, it's got to be drunk talk. It can't be serious. He just can't be serious. So we carried on chatting and I didn't want to say shush finger, and then like, he said, yeah. He said, I always carry it with me because I feel incomplete if I don't take it with me. I only feel complete with it. And I'm like, really? Anyway, he's gone to his jacket and he's reaching through the pockets. Now I'm thinking he's gonna I'd say I'm only joking, or he's gonna go, oh yeah, and then pull out his finger like that. But he didn't. He actually pulled out a little plastic vial. And I thought, oh, obviously it's fake. So he said, have a look at it. He passed it to me. All the tape was taped, the top was taped up, the lid was taped on, and like it was very, very dark liquid. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm thinking, it looks real. This looks real. I thought, no, surely not. And he went like that with his finger and he put the jar thing up against it. I really wanted to ask him to take if I could take a photo of it, and I should have done, but I didn't. Anyway, I said to him, you know, it doesn't look real. I said, but why is the liquid in there so dark if it's a river? I said, when did you lose your finger? He went, 10 years ago. I said, so you've been carrying this about for 10 years? He says, I always take it with me. Anyway, the rest of the journey, we were just like, everyone was in disbelief, all going, I can't believe that. That's just mental. A couple of people going, oh, that's amazing. One of them being myself, I was going, that is amazing. That's an amazing thing. Anyway, we got to the station at the end and they were getting off and one of them had crashed out of sleep. He woke up and I said, oh, he's just been showing us his finger. He goes, oh, he's been doing that for 10 years. That's his party trick. He's been doing it for 10 years. So, like, same thing, pulling out his finger. And like, I came home and I was telling the kids what happened. I was telling my mate over the road what happened. Unbelievable. You don't expect to go on a night out to London and come back and you know, you've seen people with lost limbs before, but you don't expect them to go, oh, here, it's in my pocket. So yeah, so that's a bit of a mad story that I just wanted to share with you. And yeah, it was absolutely true. It was his finger. And like, obviously, he said when it first went into the pot, he said it was a clear fluid. He said, but like where it's been in there 10 years, it's just gone dark and manky. But yeah, it's never happened to me before, and I doubt it'll ever happen again. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, because like, if someone was telling it to me, I'd be going, oh, you're talking rubbish, like someone's pulled out a severed finger on the train. But it actually happened. I wished I'd got a photo of it, I really do. If ever I bump into the guy again, I'm going to get a photo and I'm going to put it up with a warning, obviously. But yeah, it really happened. So that was a bit of a strange ending to a good night out. It was a good ending for us. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it, and I thought we were just all laughing about it on the train. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. It was a bit of a strange ending to last Saturday. Obviously, I wasn't doing the Saturday Night Live because we were up doing that, but I'll be doing the Saturday Night Live tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you want to leave a comment, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I don't usually come on and do a video telling a story, but I thought that was a bit of a mad one, so I just thought I'd share it. Anyway, not going to waffle on anymore. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. If you did, like I say, smash the thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. See you later.
Knight's Life. Subscribe to it. He's a lovely lad. They're a lovely family. It's a lovely life, and he's a lovely man. Subscribe to him.